Yep, this is so true. A growing number of people are blaming 45 for the shutdown. It says a growing portion of Americans blame 45 for the partial government shutdown that will cut off paychecks to federal workers this week, although Republicans mostly supports his refusal to approve a budget without taxpayer dollars for the U.S.-Mexico border wall. The National Opinion Poll, which ran from January 1st to January 7th, found that 52% of adults believe that 45 deserves most of the blame for the shutdown, which entered its 18th day on Tuesday. That is up 4% from a similar poll that ran from during the Christmas break, which is of December 21st to 25th. 33% blame the Democrats for the shutdown, and 7% blame congressional Republicans, according to the poll. Those percentages are mostly unchanged from the previous poll. To see a graphic showing the results of the poll, and it says click on this link, which I'm not going to, because I already get the idea here. 45 has promised to keep the government partially closed until the Congress approves funding for his unnecessary border wall. Illegal border crossings into the United States have declined dramatically in recent years, yet 45 insists a wall is still necessary to stem a humanitarian and national security crisis in the region. And I know that he can build the wall if he fucking wants to, but it's not going to help. The squatter has asked Congress for nearly $6 billion to fund the wall and was expected to make his case directly to the public on Tuesday night in an unhinged, televised address. Democratic leaders in Congress have refused to approve funding for the border wall, saying that it's an ineffective way to secure the border. Public support for a border wall has shifted considerably over the past few years as it became a centerpiece of the 45 agenda. The poll found that 41% of the public supports boarding additional border fencing, down 12 points from a similar poll that ran in the first week of 2015. As opposition doubled among Democrats. It also found that only 35% of people in the United States support a congressional spending bill that includes funding for the wall, and 25% support 45's decision to keep the government closed until Congress approves funding for his unnecessary wall. Republicans, however, strongly support 45's pursuit of an expanded border wall. They have consistently ranked immigration as their top concern for the country. 77% of Republicans said in the most recent poll that they want additional border fencing. 54% said they support 45 shutting down the government until Congress approves funding for this wall. The government shutdown has affected the broad swatch of the federal government already, including national parks, airline security screening, housing and food aid, and the release of economic data. About 800 federal workers have been furloughed or are working without pay, and many will miss paychecks the first time on Friday. And it says the poll gathered responses from 2,203 adults, including 722 Republicans and 867 Democrats. It says the poll has a credibility interval, a measure of precision of 2 percentage points. And the thing about this is that about 80% of the people don't want the wall. But yet 45 is just an unhinged baby who basically whines when he doesn't get his fucking way.